The term superfood is used a lot, but what does it actually mean? The official definition just means a food that is nutrient-dense, but watch out because that can mean different things to different people. Some of the foods that marketers and ill-informed journalists reference as super are anything but. They just have mediocre nutrition that is overhyped. Our list are the top foods that balance the antioxidant content with price and availability. Both men and women, endurance athletes and desk jockeys, whoever you are, you can benefit by adding these to your diet. All are vegan, gluten-free, and raw or can be obtained raw. Indian gooseberries. We all hear the hype about acai, which yes, does qualify as a superfood. Why then do we not ever hear about Indian gooseberries, which have over 2 times the antioxidants of acai? Probably. The reason is that no one sells them. So where and how do you buy them? Fortunately, you can buy the powder of Indian gooseberries, which are more commonly called amla, since it's shelf-stable when stored in a zipped bag. It's a versatile, nutritious food you can have handy at home or work to healthify your meals by sprinkling it on. Ceylon cinnamon. Regular cinnamon has an extremely high ORAC of 131,420, so why are we insisting on the Ceylon variety instead? Because cassia cinnamon's side effects include liver toxicity. A substance in it, coumarin, damages your liver. Not everyone is particularly susceptible to this liver damage, especially if consumed in typical quantities. But with superfoods, you probably want to eat more of them than the average folks. In fact, many European health regulators warn about the dangers of cassia cinnamon. Germany advises that anyone who eats more than 2 grams per day could be at risk for side effects. Cocoa. This may not be the most exotic, but it is one of the most potent. Keep in mind those test results are based on pure cocoa, so we're not talking about the highly processed crap. Actually, most of the antioxidants in chocolate are destroyed when heated during the stages of processing them for candies and other junk food. And cocoa powder and dairy milk. That's another no-no. The polyphenols in chocolate become inactive when they bind with milk protein. As far as which brand to buy, be aware that lead levels are found in alarmingly high amounts in many brands. This is why many have the Prop 65 cancer warning on them. Baobab fruit. For juices, desserts, and breakfast foods, the flavor of acai works great, but it's not something you're going to add to a hearty entree. Contrast that to baobab, which is, for lack of a better word, tasteless. It does have a slightly sweet and sour taste if you eat it alone, but when you mix it with other ingredients, its taste fades to the background. This gives it ultimate versatility. You can include it in many breakfast, lunch, and dinner dishes. Pecans. Because they're not an exotic nut, you don't hear them raved about like other health foods. That's too bad, because pecans are the highest antioxidant nut, since pecans, like all nuts, are calorie dense. This is not a superfood for weight loss, but whether you're looking to maintain or lose weight, consuming them carefully in moderation shouldn't be a problem. Turmeric. Its astronomically high ORAC value of 127,068 isn't the only reason this super spice should be on our list. Turmeric is one of, if not the most, studied superfood. The reason, curcumin, the active ingredient in turmeric, has been linked to a number of health benefits. Coffee cherry. You've heard the health benefits of coffee, and probably the drawbacks like acrylamide in coffee. That's a suspected carcinogen created during the roasting process. The best way to benefit from coffee may not be from drinking it. Surrounding the beans is a fruit shell that is normally discarded during production. That's too bad, because it's chock full of antioxidants. Dried cascara powder has 250% more antioxidants than acai powder. Sorghum. An ancient grain originally from Africa, sorghum is as versatile as wheat. It can be prepared like rice, ground into flour for baking, malted to make beer, and even pop like popcorn. But unlike wheat, sorghum is gluten-free and allergies to it are rare. It's another good vegan source of protein. What makes it even more special are its nutritional benefits. Purple corn. Yellow corn has an ORAC of 738. Blue corn is 2,960 because of its high amounts of anthocyanins. Raw purple corn has up to 10,800. That definitely deserves a spot on our top 10 list. The most ancient variety, Queculi, was a staple in the Incan Empire in Peru. It's still widely grown there today, with purple corn juice and flour for bread being popular food items throughout South America. On a commercial scale, it has only been sold in the United States for around a decade. A couple of cereals, tortilla chips, and other products now use this ingredient. Chia seeds. It's been hailed as an ideal superfood for endurance athletes because of its ability to help with hydration. These seeds absorb up to 27 times their weight in water, but unlike a Gatorade, you're not going to pee it out right away, as it takes time for your body to break down these seeds and absorb the water. Athletes also respect chia's high protein content and excellent amino acid profile.
That's it for today. Check out the channel for more health and weight loss content. You can also purchase our weight loss course. And please, like and subscribe to be notified of our next tip. See you next time.